Have you ever wondered why people believe the unbelievable? Why do lies spread like wildfire, while the truth often struggles to be heard? Today, we're diving deep into the shadowy realm of dark psychology, where manipulation meets the mind and revealing not just why people fall for lies, but how you can leverage this knowledge to protect yourself and even thrive. Are you ready to uncover the secrets? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join our growing community of truth seekers. Today, we're exploring a fascinating yet unsettling topic: the psychology behind why people believe lies and how we can use this understanding to our advantage. Dark psychology encompasses the study of manipulation, deceit, and the darker aspects of human behavior. It's a powerful tool, but knowledge is key. By understanding the mechanics of belief and deception, we can better navigate our own lives and the world around us. Segment 1: The mechanics of deception. Let's start with the basics. Why do people believe lies? The human brain is wired to seek patterns and make quick judgments. This can lead us to accept false information, especially when it aligns with our beliefs or emotions, a phenomenon known as cognitive bias. Mike and his distorted thinking. Let's start with the basics. Why do people believe lies? The human brain is wired to seek patterns and make quick judgments. This can lead us to accept false information, especially when it aligns with our beliefs or emotions, a phenomenon known as cognitive bias. Mike and his distorted thinking. 1. Confirmation bias. Mike believes that success is just luck. When someone he knows gets promoted, he says, "See? Just lucky." And when someone works hard but gets nothing, he says, "Of course, the system is unfair." He only notices things that confirm his belief and ignores everything else. 2. Dunning-Kruger effect. After reading one article about investing, Mike starts giving his friends financial advice. He doesn't realize how little he actually knows and overestimates his own expertise. When he loses money, he blames the market, not his own decisions. 3. Anchoring bias. At a store, Mike sees a laptop priced at $2,000 with a discount down to $1,200. The real market price is $1,000, but that first number $2,000 anchors his perception. He feels like he's getting a great deal, even though he's being manipulated. 4. Availability heuristic. Mike is afraid of flying because he recently saw a plane crash on the news. He forgets how incredibly rare such accidents are and overestimates the danger simply because that dramatic image is still fresh in his mind. 5. Halo effect. Mike's new coworker is always well-dressed and polite. Without knowing anything else about him, Mike assumes he's also smart and reliable. A good first impression creates a false halo of positive qualities. 6. Self-serving bias. When Mike gets a promotion, he says, "I earned it through hard work." When he gets demoted, he says, "Management just doesn't appreciate talent." He credits success to himself and blames failure on everything else. 7. Bandwagon effect. All of Mike's friends are investing in a new cryptocurrency, so he joins in too. He doesn't research it. He just doesn't want to be left behind. A month later, the coin crashes, and he says, "Everyone got scammed." For instance, confirmation bias drives us to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs, while ignoring contradictory evidence. This is why misinformation can be so persuasive. It preys on our innate tendencies. Segment 2. Psychological triggers. So, what psychological triggers make lies so effective? There are several key factors. First, emotional appeal. Lies that evoke strong emotions, fear, anger, joy, can bypass our rational thinking. Think about viral social media posts that incite outrage or fear. 1. The fake outrage post, moral panic. Mike scrolls through social media and sees a headline. Scientists admit they've been lying about coffee all along. Outraged, he instantly shares it, calling it proof that experts can't be trusted. He doesn't check the source or notice that the article is satire. His confirmation bias takes over. He wants to believe experts are corrupt. Within hours, thousands of people share the same outrage. The post goes viral not because it's true, but because it makes people feel betrayed. Visual idea. Glowing phone screen reflected in Mike's eyes. Angry comments multiplying. Crowd of silhouettes shouting. 2. The fear post. Availability heuristic. Later, Mike sees another viral post. Mysterious virus found in local water government stays silent. The story spreads like wildfire. People panic, buy bottled water, and stop drinking tap water. A week later, it turns out to be completely false. But Mike's fear remains because once the image of danger enters his mind, logic can't erase it. Visual idea. Water glass on table slowly turns dark, phone notifications stacking, news headlines overlapping. 3. The manipulated video. Authority bias. Mike watches a short clip of a doctor claiming that the vaccine causes brain damage. The video looks official lab coat, charts, medical tone. Mike believes it instantly, sharing it with the caption. Finally, someone tells the truth. The person in the video isn't a doctor at all, just an actor with a microphone. But the illusion of authority makes the lie feel real. Visual idea, confident speaker at podium, audience clapping, background data subtly distorting. 4. The they don't want you to know post, conspiracy appeal. Mike sees a post that says, "This video will be deleted, soon share before it's too late." The urgency triggers his scarcity bias, the feeling that forbidden knowledge equals truth. He shares it immediately, proud to be one of the awake ones. What he doesn't realize is that millions of people saw the exact same secret. Visual idea, countdown timer overlay, glitch effects, spreading chain of shared messages. 5. The outrage loop. By the end of the week, Mike feels exhausted, angry, and distrustful. He doesn't notice that every post he shared was engineered to manipulate emotion, not to inform, but to keep him engaged. Outrage, fear, belonging. That's what keeps the algorithm alive. And Mike, he's the perfect product. Visual idea. Phone notifications morph into chains wrapping around Mike's hands. Camera pulls back into a sea of glowing screens. Next, we have social proof. When we see others believing a lie, we're more likely to follow suit. It's a herd mentality. If everyone believes it, it must be true, right? Segment 3. The role of authority. And let's not forget authority. We tend to trust information from perceived authority figures, whether they're politicians, celebrities, or even influencers. Their endorsement can lend credibility to otherwise dubious claims. Mike and the voices of authority. Mike doesn't question people who sound confident. When a man in a suit says, "Trust the system," he nods. When a scientist on a screen declares, "The data is clear," he stops thinking. Different faces, same certainty. But behind the polished words, contradictions, half-truths, and agendas. Mike believes every voice that feels safe, and never notices how easily control sounds like confidence. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever been misled by something that seemed true at the time? What was it, and how did you realize it was a lie? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. Segment 4. How to protect yourself. So, How can you protect yourself from falling victim to lies? First, cultivate critical thinking. Challenge the information you come across. Ask yourself, who is providing this information? What evidence supports it? Is it emotionally charged? Mike's wake-up call: the checklist. Mike finally realizes not every confident voice tells the truth. So he writes himself a simple checklist, a way to protect his mind from manipulation. Cut to on-screen graphic, a dark, minimalist checklist with glowing icons appearing one by one. Title: How Mike Protects His Mind. Pause before reacting. Strong emotions mean someone wants your attention. Check the source. Who benefits if you believe this? Look for opposing views. If you never see disagreement, you're inside a bubble. Don't trust style over substance. Confidence doesn't equal truth. Disconnect when overwhelmed. Silence breaks the spell. Second, diversify your sources. Don't rely on a single news outlet or social media platform. Explore various perspectives to get a fuller picture of the truth. Segment 5. Using dark psychology ethically. Now, let's talk about how to use this knowledge ethically. Understanding dark psychology doesn't mean you should manipulate others. Instead, use it to communicate more effectively, build connections, and foster understanding. Empathy is key. Understanding why someone believes a lie can help you guide them toward the truth. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the mechanics of belief and deception, you can navigate through the noise and emerge stronger and wiser. Keep questioning, keep learning, and never stop seeking the truth. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And for more in-depth content, consider joining our newsletter link in the description below. Together, let's uncover the truth and empower ourselves in a world filled with misinformation. Until next time, stay curious. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the importance of critical thinking. In a world inundated with information, our ability to discern fact from fiction is more crucial than ever. Every day, we encounter narratives shaped by biases, emotions, and sometimes outright falsehoods. But by sharpening our analytical skills, we can peel back the layers of deception and uncover the underlying truths. Engagement is vital. When we talk to others, whether friends, family, or colleagues, we open the door to new perspectives. Listening actively and asking thoughtful questions can create a dialogue that not only clarifies misunderstandings, but also fosters a culture of respect and openness. Remember, it's not just about winning an argument. It's about building bridges and promoting understanding. And let's not forget the power of community. Surrounding ourselves with diverse thinkers can enrich our understanding and challenge our beliefs in meaningful ways. Embrace discussions that make you uncomfortable. They often lead to the most significant growth. By sharing our insights and experiences, we can collectively combat misinformation and strive for a more informed society. So, as you continue your journey of discovery, keep in mind that every question you ask, every conversation you engage in, is a step toward enlightenment. Embrace curiosity. It's the fuel that drives innovation and understanding. And remember, the truth is often a journey, not a destination. Thank you for joining me today. If you're ready to take the next step in your quest for knowledge, make sure to subscribe for more insightful content. Your journey towards empowerment starts now. Let's navigate this complex world together. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and let's illuminate the path to truth together.